Hey guys, welcome back to New Stuff TV on location at my house. I'm your host, Antoine. You best believe Sony is killing it right now, Richardson, because today we're checking out some of their new Bravia stuff, man. Hopefully, you've already gone back and checked out my Bravia X90L video I dropped last week. The experience with that TV over the last 8 months has been phenomenal. But now, we got this gigantic thing right here. Well, to some people, it's still small. I say it's gigantic. This is the Bravia 7 we're looking at, baby. Bravia 7 mini OLED TV, and right underneath it, we got the Bravia Theater U. And that's why I said you best believe Sony is killing it right now because, oh, by the way, do you guys watch the Olympics? Dude, I decked out this media room for my wife. She loves the Olympics and all the Olympic type of stuff. So I got her some flags, some international flags, some Go Team USA stuff. And of course, you got the Paris 2024. Dude, you got to watch the track and field events. We're gonna watch some people don't want that smoke from Sha'Carri Richardson. Fight me in the comments, but she's gonna blow the smoke. And my man Lyles, yeah, he's coming. All right, we can get off the Olympics. We'll talk about something else. How about we talk about the Bravia Theater U? This thing is super cool. This is actually kind of like the second version of this type of thing from Sony. And the first time I've ever tried one of its kind, period. Never tried anything like this before, up until the Sony Roadshow, which was about 2 weeks ago. I was in a warehouse. They slapped this thing on my neck, turned on the PS5, and I heard that boom. And I was like, where is that coming from? I thought it was coming from the TV. I didn't think they had it on yet, but it was actually coming from here. But it sounded so immersive, like it was like, you know, in the air, like they had speakers around me and stuff. So I started playing Spider-Man. Is it Spider-Man 2, Wilson? That's
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Dang, it seems like there's so many Spider-Mans, but it's just 2 now?
Yeah.
All right, I was playing Spidey 2 with this thing. So that was clutch, right? Which, you know, Sony might not like me for this, but I'm gonna say it, because you started this, Sony, man. I figured out, well, it's not that I figured it out, but it was just a revelation. They had me playing PS5 on the Bravia 7 connected to this, which led me to believe, okay, this is connected via Bluetooth to the TV, which is playing the PlayStation 5 sounds. So that means I got pretty much a PlayStation 5 headset that is not like a PlayStation 5 headset. So cool, because it is immersive. You put this thing on your neck and it kind of just disappears. You tried it on, right?
It's pretty comfortable.
It's very light.
Yeah.
And there's actually been a couple of times I dropped it. Well, I didn't drop it. It kind of slid off my neck because I bent over too far, because I literally forgot it was on my body and there is a thing just falling. So you will forget this thing is on your neck. It is that comfortable. And so when I'm watching TV here, let's say it's, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. We go to bed early around here, okay? We don't mess around. And by the time 7:30 rolls around, we are clean and in the bed. That's old folk stuff right there. But seriously, sometimes I can't sleep. So now I get to come up here. What I used to do is I would try to, you know, find a pair of headphones or something. But, you know, headphones, I can't wear them for a long time, man, because, you know, they're over ear and sometimes they just kind of, you know, the heat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or if you try to lay down, you know, it's not too comfortable because you got this, you know, crown on your head, basically. Or I would just have to turn down the sound on the surround sound system really low and basically unplug or turn off the subwoofers, because, you know, that's a no-go at 11 o'clock at night or even later. But now I got it all. I just put this thing on my neck, I kick back, and I'm just comfortable here, right? But it literally sounds like I got all of this stuff playing, and I'm just sitting here comfortable. And it's just crazy because now I can hear if somebody's trying to come in the house, or, you know, if my wife is awake at this point, and I'm just here comfortable. It's one of those things you really do have to experience for yourself, because I can sit here and describe how open this feels naturally because I don't have anything on my head right now. And I could also describe to you how it, you know, how the sound is immersive, but you're sitting there on your end thinking, how is that thing immersive when it's just sitting on his shoulders? Well, I don't know either. But what I do know is these drivers in here do a good job of projecting the sound to the point where you actually hear and feel bass and low frequencies. And it also sounds like, you see how it's just this side and that side? I also feel bass, and I can almost hear things like coming from the rear. It's nuts. Did you get that effect when you were watching YouTube videos?
I only tried it at low volume, but at low volume, it's very impressive how it sounds.
Yeah, and that's another thing, low volume. So this thing gets really loud, okay? To the point where, yes, people in the room can hear you if you turn it up that loud. But if you're watching something and there's somebody else in the room, you can turn this down on low volume and you can hear everything loud and clear. Although the person sitting, 5 feet away, they can just barely hear a whisper, if anything at all. Because honestly, I did not hear you when you were listening to it when I was walking around.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't. I was like, he already tested that thing? And yeah, so you really can't hear people when you turn it up or turn it down to lower volumes, but you're still getting enough. And speaking of getting enough, let's say somebody, when I first got to handle this thing, the first thing that came to my mind was how cool it was, right? That I could hear everything loud and clear and it sounded like a surround sound system. The next thing that came to mind was people who are hard of hearing. My father-in-law is one of those people. You can't hear Jack. The TV would be up loud as AF. Shout out to my father-in-law, John, man. But seriously, my man can't hear. So he could actually benefit from one of these things. Because the way you can hook this up is when you're watching a Bravia TV, as a matter of fact, let me turn it on. And Wilson, if you can go over there to the TV, I'll show you the menu. Let me just turn it on real quick. So right now, it's hooked up to probably my phone and the TV. So I'm going to bring up the quick menu. It says outputting audio to the Bravia Theater U. Oh, I'm hearing it right now. That's freaking crazy. You're probably hearing this in the mic. Let me turn it down. Oh, that's up. Hold on. You see that on there? Bravia Theater U. I'm actually controlling it via. Is it a headset or a neck set, Wilson?
I think a neck set?
It's a neck set. It's
Yeah,
not
right.
a headset, it's a neck set. Okay, so I'm controlling it on the neck set. But if I pull up the quick settings and I go to, where's the sound? Where's the sound output? Oh man, I think I actually, wait a minute, it's here somewhere. Let me go through these settings. Because I want to show you. Wilson, help me out here. You see this? I think I hit it. Let me, oh, there it is. Speakers. Okay. So Bluetooth device. I got the Bravia Theater on, right? And I got the speakers turned off. I can use the TV speakers or the audio system and the Theater U. So I can actually use them both right now. You see how it just came up? The Sony, the 360 sound stuff just came on over there to the left. That's because I have, That's because I have the audio system playing as well as the Bravia Theater U. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the audio system off again and only use the Bravia Theater U because this is quiet time in the house, right? So I brought that to your attention to tell you this. So if you're sitting in a room with someone else, let's say the wife is right here and I'm hard of hearing. Now she can have the TV up at a respectable volume that normal people with decent hearing can hear comfortably. Whereas I can still hear that, but maybe let's say the dialogue isn't coming in clear enough or the TV just isn't loud enough because my hearing is damaged. It's connected simultaneously and now I'm hearing this. I can crank this up as loud as I need to hear. And my wife can hear her stuff comfortably. Dude, that is a game changer in a lot of households and it'll probably keep a lot of marriages and relationships tight because I've been in these homes and people will be yelling, turn it down. What? What'd you say? I said turn it down. Man, but this thing is really, really clutch. I have tried it watching movies. I've tried it gaming. As far as latency goes, you will get the exact same latency, which is just a few milliseconds as you would get with like a regular headset, like the Sony WHXM5s. Is it WHXM5s? Over ear or any earbud you would connect because it's connected Bluetooth through your TV. So yes, there will be just a little bit of latency when you're gaming. But as far as watching content, like literally all the content, all your apps and stuff, Peacock, Hulu, Netflix and stuff, is going to be right on point and you would actually be surprised and fall in love with this thing. And it looks like such a simple device, but there's so much involved in how they project sound out of here. Let's talk about controls real quick and then we'll get out of here. All you have on here is the on-off button. And then you have a microphone button, which I do need to talk about before we leave. And then you have your volume up and volume down, and then you have a play and pause button. As far as the interface, that's it. But guess what you can do? You can take phone calls on this thing, man. So the way I have mine hooked up, I got it hooked up to the TV, right? So I'll be, watching content or whatever. But if I end up getting a phone call, I don't have to pick up my phone. My phone's already connected to it right now. So yes, you can listen to music and stuff like you would with a typical headset. But now you got your neck set and you don't have anything in or on your ears, and you can just take your phone calls at will. And once you're done, you end that phone call, and then the content from your TV starts playing in this again because it's duly connected. Dude, Wilson, is this not a game changer?
It seems so sick.
Yeah, it's,
I don't know if I've cussed.
well, it's no big deal. I've done worse on this channel. But you just got Wilson's reaction. That was a live, honest reaction from Wilson. This thing is a game changer, man. I say try one out for yourself, man. But I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff. I just like playing with gadgets. In the theater, or Bravia Theater U, this is what's up. This should be in every household, seriously, for late night TV watchers and of course people who may be hard of hearing. In fact, dude, I know some of you cats, you suburban warfare people with the big Tahoes and stuff. You know who you are, the white Tahoe. Isn't that like the Houston family vehicle?
The Tahoes.
The white, it's gotta be a white Tahoe. You gotta have a white Chevy Tahoe. You got all your kids in the back. Get them each one of these things. All your 4 to 6 kids with your TV monitors, get them one of these each. Everybody's gonna be happy, man. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.